In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use loop over items node in n8n. By the end, you'll know exactly how to iterate through a list of items, process them in controlled chunks, and continue your workflow once everything is finished. First, open your n8n instance and head to your workflows area. This is your canvas for building automations, and it's where we'll lay out a simple loop that repeats a set of actions for each item you want to handle. Next, add the loop over items node. You'll find it in the nodes panel under the flow category. Search for loop over items, then drag it onto the canvas. This node is designed to take incoming items and feed them through a repeatable path until all items are processed, which is perfect for tasks like sending messages to a list or transforming rows from a data source. With the node selected, configure the batch size. The default is often 1, which means it will process one item at a time. Think of batch size as how many items are allowed onto the loop path in a single pass. Smaller batches give you more granular control and make debugging easier, while larger batches can speed things up if your downstream steps support it. If you're unsure, start with 1 and adjust later once you see how your workflow behaves. This setting directly determines how many items are sent through the loop branch at once. For example, if you have 100 items and a batch size of 5, the loop will run your process 20 times, each time with a group of 5. This is especially helpful when you need to respect rate limits or keep resource usage predictable. Now connect the loop output of the node to the first node in the process you want to repeat. That could be anything, an API call, a transformation, or a database operation. The key is that this path represents the work you want to run for each batch of items. Then connect the final node in that repeatable path back to the input of the loop over items node. This closes the loop and tells n8n to fetch the next batch and run the same steps again until everything has been handled. Finally, connect the done output of the loop over items node to whatever should happen after the loop completes. This ensures the next stage of your workflow only runs once all items are processed, keeping your automation clean, predictable, and easy to maintain.